Okay, here we go. As requested, it's the European alphanumeric lock. It's 26 times 26 times 26 and then a 8 lever key. Just got something black to show it up a bit. There we go. A series of disasters with this lock. It's me being a bit gung-ho, decided I would have a look at it. Spent an hour and a half looking for a ball bearing, and then another hour trying to figure out why one of the dials wouldn't move, but again that was my own fault. You live and learn. This is the third or fourth attempt at this video. Keep making them too long, so it takes me too long to get into it. You've got to set the combination before you try and turn the key. You get the quarter turn and then it seems to jam. Just under here there's a wee spring and a block, and then you've got two toothed bars either side that catch and notches of the levers. You can just about move them. I'll take it to bits as quick as I can. The key to one side. I have my doubts if it's as original as the vendor actually claimed. This metal plate doesn't feel right. Hammerited plate and metal, there is wear on it, but all things being said, they can be fudged. I don't know, I can't make up my mind. For someone that's 60-70 years I would expect a bit more rubbing and stuff. Just looks a little bit clinical. Maybe it's a suspicious nature. Here we go. This is your lever pack. There's only one spring. Make this into a pointer, which is down there. You just see it moving and no more. Your bolts underneath. The idea being you do your turn, get it in, notches in and misses out the anti-picks. The bottom lever has a pipe running up it into which you lay all the other pack, the rest of the pack, the other 7. I have numbered them 7 to, there is actually, well, I don't know if you can even make it out, there's a 7 there and it goes down to 1, and then there's the bottom lever which I haven't labelled because it can only go in one way. You set your 3 combo, in this case it's Mum. I used a bit of inheritance money to buy this, so I thought we'll just call it that. The other bit that I'm just not 100% sold on is underneath here. It pivots in that point. The lever, the 3 levers that go across marry up to little notches on the dials, the combo dials. This should be slightly higher to miss the block springy doodah. Somebody will know the correct term for it. I'm not bothered. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's a lock springy thing. And there you go, it moves further in as long as this is out the road. So somewhere along the line I'm going to have to work out or get hold of a bit of brass to slightly longer to give it a bit more balance and less chance of flopping down. The first couple of attempts were disasters. I took the, you can just see the toothing in there and how clear it is because my glasses is all fluffed up. And this being fatal, I'll have probably put it back together the wrong way, but we'll soon find out. Yeah, without fail. And there's me marking it and I still ignore it. As I say, it goes in, goes the quarter turn. You can't do any of that without setting the combo first. If you don't, the key, doesn't matter how good you are, don't work. Let's bung this in. I've got to try and do this quicker because my last video was too long to go on to YouTube, and this one probably won't be much quicker, so I'll try and skate on a bit. opportunities. Something decent in my iPod. Right, there we go. This is where I went wrong. And you can just make them out, try and tilt it, there we go. And the glare, but there's 1, 2, 3, they're the little keeps for the ball bearing, which rests just under each dial. Gives you the classic clicky noise. I dare say it would work without them. There's a change lever here. When the combination's set, you can pull it over, reset the combination, let it go, and it accepts it. You've also, when you're dismantling it, make sure that it's rested off of something, otherwise you'll wonder why you can never put the thing together. Now, I'll try and get these things slackened. Oh, come on. There's one. Take that one off and reset it to... Oh, that's a bit better. Off. I think we're going to get interrupted by somebody very shortly. I hear them coming down the stairs. There we go. Just down a bit. These off. These are the things that were fiddly in the last one, so you just have to bear with me. I think the checker plate bit of brass is all original. I think these are original. Just that plate and the packing piece and the brass lever. Try not to lose everything. Now I'll do this to get the ball bearings out. And that's the little beggars that I had to try and find. Well, just one of them actually. Pivots on this point, and there's a rub on there for the levers, trying to keep them down a bit. It could have worn, but I still don't think it's just 100% original. There is some locks you can tell and other ones you can't. It wouldn't have had such a hard life as an outdoor lock. Just lever this up, get out. There's also the other drawback is, I don't know if it's visible there, there's a slight bow in the plate. I don't know if that's an accident, somebody's levered it and not realised there was another screw or what they've done, but anyway, there we go, there's the mechanism. And you set your little grooves to the notches, he says. There's a brass washer. This is the top one. It connects with 2 notches. This is a spacer I'm not overly trustworthy of. And you can make it out. I'll use this black to it just looks too shiny. It's definitely got some rub wear and it feels a bit rough on that edge compared to the rest of it. And the rest of the levers are just what a repeat of that one. They're sprung. Number 1, number 2, and there's a third one underneath there. And so I'll put them back because they're basically the same little notches on them. This one doesn't actually connect. And it gets moved out the road. Where are we? That's it. More haste, less speed. Get them in. Spacer, right way round. I just feel like the spacer, instead of stopping there, should maybe stop slightly further out. Could be investigated later on, I suppose. There we go. Try and set this to the right bit before I start. A little pin underneath that doesn't really do much anything. Well, I dare say it has a function, but I can't figure it, so I'm not going to dismantle it to drop it. Get this in. Plate next. I'm getting a dab hand at putting it back together again. It's just the time it sometimes takes. I'll just get this one in first, just to make sure that the brass lever doesn't decide to fall apart. Now the worstest bits. It refuses to drop in, but a magnetic screwdriver does help. And the last one. There we go. Magnetic screwdriver doesn't help when you knock the thing. Just get this to go in. Little screwdriver. The worst it is, my light source could be doing with being a bit brighter. But I am not bringing in a halogen light from the shed just to make life easy for myself. That's one in. These feel original. It's just like I say, the brass bit just doesn't feel quite right. Hard to tell. I mean, I've got some obvious fake old locks, and I've got new locks, and I suppose the more you play with them, the more you notice it. But certain locks I don't go into. This was a leap of faith, dismantling this. I've got these to line up. This one did have a washer, it's the back one it doesn't. There we go. I do hope this is all working. Because my computer is very good at timing out with attachments. Come on. There we go. Plays better. If you keep it raised off a flat surface, it stops this bit getting caught. Like that. That's sounding better like stuff. Then again, I could be wrong. There we go, just about done. There you go, Bob's your auntie. We've got clicky bits. Two back in, quarter turn as usual. And you just to boof this thing's out the road a bit, and away it goes. And that's basically it. I'm refusing to say my usual because it's not a wee lock, it's a bigger lock. Really happy with it. I think I'll need a bit of work to make it work smooth, but it will persevere. And you never know, watch this space. If I get time, I'll be back. Cheers guys, thanks for watching coach number 2, and I've made it under the minutes. Bye, and thanks again to